Hi Virgo, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. And this reading is who's coming towards you. And yeah, so if you guys are like, in a happily ever after situation, you might not need to watch this video, right? But yeah, I hope you guys are all well. And if you get a message here, Virgo, please give a thumbs up. Always appreciating you guys. And I was just thinking about Virgo, and Virgo is, they can be the sign of abundance, right? Because they are typically hard workers. They can be workaholics, right? But I know about Virgo, and when Virgos love, they love hard. Yeah, so that's a great thing if if you have a Virgo, or yeah, for the cross watcher, right? This is a definite compliment to you, Virgo. But if you have a good Virgo in your life, hold on, right? Hold on tight. Okay, so who's coming towards you, Virgo, is the Hierophant and the King of Wands. So for me, this could be saying that somebody could be coming towards you who is a fire sign. They could be a Taurus, right, the Hierophant. And they could be coming towards you with commitment, right? And in this placement, Virgo, I am only using court cards or major arcana archetypes. That's it. So you're basically kind of narrowing it down, right? Where I'm not, the Five of Pentacles is not going to show up here, or the Two of Cups either. Even though the Two of Cups is something wonderful, right? We only have the major arcana and, the Hierophant and the court cards, right? And interesting here. But I feel like for some of you guys, this is a clear cut that they could be coming, maybe there could be two people, possibly for some. There could be somebody coming towards you who is a Taurus and also a King of Wands. This reading is going to be about somebody who is coming in stronger, right? Or somebody maybe you affects you more, right? In case you have like multiple people. But for me, this could be saying that, there could be somebody coming in with commitment here who is a King of Wands. Or maybe they are commitment material to you, right? From the Lenormand, Virgo, is the ship, all right? And the, I'm trying to hold these cards up so you guys can see them. I notice I hold them too low. The ship, the man, and the stork. So I feel like whoever's coming towards you, they could be living at a distance, right? With the ship, right? Because it talks about distance. It can talk about taking a trip here. For all you women who are women Virgo, female Virgos here, whoever's coming towards you is a man, and they're bringing you new beginnings. This is how I'm seeing this card, yeah. And that Hierophant up there could really be talking about commitment, okay? Let's see here, though, because the stork is all about new beginnings. Somebody could maybe be, this could also talk about a baby sometimes, but not so much in the Lenormand, the stork, right? The Queen of Swords, it could, though, because it can talk about a new beginning. We know when we have a baby, it is definitely a new beginning for a very long time. But the Queen of Swords is showing up here, and this is their current energy, right? So let's see why they are the Queen of Swords. They could be an air sign, but I'm not seeing that so far. But the Queen of Swords could be showing up because they are coming with kind of demanding honesty, right? Or they could be asking you for answers, maybe. They could just be, they could be coming a little, not scorned, but somebody who maybe who's already been through maybe a hard time with somebody else. If this is somebody from your past, they are coming with kind of like demanding answers, kind of like coming with, they're coming demanding, I'd say. Why is that Queen of Swords there, please? And we see the Three of Swords, wow. And, yeah, just a messenger here, guys. Don't shoot me, all right? And the Chariot card. So whoever is coming towards you could be challenging you, Virgo. Maybe about, this could be about third party, right? Maybe you were in a third party with a fire sign and a water sign. I've seen that for some of you guys in the general readings, right? But they could be asking you too. Maybe they have come from one, and this is why the, come from a third party energy, or from some type of a heartbreak. Queen of Swords, Three of Swords. Maybe that's why they are the Queen of Swords, right? And the Chariot card. Somebody could be coming towards you and asking you if you are out of a relationship. Yeah, that's how that looks to me. And possibly with a water sign. And they could be coming out of a relationship with a water sign, right? And this is their current energy. They could be too. They could also be coming towards you kind of like, hey, are we going to kind of like, are we going to get in the chariot together? Are we going to like, like take control of the situation. Are we going to have victory together? The Chariot is typically alone, but it is about success and moving forward and kind of getting in the driver's seat of your own car and taking action. Yeah, is what it is. Okay. Now, Temperance is showing up over here, and remember we saw the King of Wands, right? You guys didn't really see it because I didn't hold up the cards, but here they are, right? And yeah. So, Temperance, you could be dealing with a Sagittarian, or it could be somebody coming towards you, Virgo, right? And this is where they have been. So for me, your person could have been a water sign, and they could, you could be. This is interesting here, but you could have two people maybe, right? Three of Swords already showing up, like the third card out, or fourth. But it could be vice versa. You could be dealing with somebody who is challenging you about a Temperance, about Sagittarius rather, and vice versa. So let's see here. The Temperance card showing up in where they have been. Why is the Temperance card? I feel like you could be right underneath the King of Wands. It could be a Sag. Why is that Temperance card there, please? And it doesn't always have to be a Sag. It could be somebody who behaves like a Sag, right? I mean, I've met people before, and you kind of, maybe they have fire in their chart, but they are maybe a Taurus, and they're so dynamic, and they're kind of truth seekers. And they kind of chase their dreams and all this stuff. And you just think, wow, are you a fire sign? Okay, 9 of Pentacles, at least in the past, kind of. 9 of Pentacles and the High Priestess, now that I know more about Zodiac and the Tarot, not so much. But the Temperance card with the 9 of Pentacles and the High Priestess, wow. So you could be, where they have been. This is interesting here. They could have been a secret. If you were dealing, because I feel like there was a third party here. 7 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. Somebody could be coming back who was part of a third party. Could be. And they could have been at a distance for some of you guys. But this could also be that, this is where they have been. You could be dealing with a Sag. They could have been healing here and working on their own, on their own, their own progress and their own abundance and stability, right? Because this is exactly what the 9 of Pentacles does, right? Yeah. And the High Priestess is here too, which is interesting. You could have, maybe they are a water sign, right? But they could have been living in mystery here, because over here with the Queen of Swords, I feel like they could be asking you over here, kind of, asking you for some type of an answer. Let's get let's get a card on the High Priestess for Virgo's person, for Virgo's potential person. The Empress is here. Wow. So where they have been, you could have been in a third party, and you could have an Empress here. There could be a Scorpio here. It could be a Piscean, and the Empress is usually a Taurus or Libra. But wow, I feel like they were working on their own situation. They could have been spiritually healing themselves. Yeah, you could have been dealing with somebody who, if this is somebody from the past, or even if it is not somebody from the past, right? This could just be somebody who has been, in their life, they have been, meditating and working on their spirituality. Or, yeah, their spirituality, that's right, yeah. Because if you can see these cards with Temperance, and then this is how they are, right? With Temperance and the High Priestess below. This can be, you could be dealing with somebody who is coming into your life who maybe reads cards, or it could be, or somebody who has some type of spirituality like ever so present in their life. Maybe they have been meditating, right? Because that is about spiritual growth. Yeah, it is. Now the 8 of Wands is showing up over here. And the 8 of Wands is showing up in where they're headed. Yeah. So they're headed for big changes. That's what they are. They could be headed for passion. Maybe that could be you that they are headed for passion with here. This is, so far I like this reading. Aquarius is reading a little bit more difficult. Why is that 8 of Wands there, please? And let's see, have I put these in the... No, the Emperor in the reverse here, and this is where they are headed. Wow. So they're headed for change in their life. Maybe they are in Aries, because the King of Wands is showing up over there. But they're headed for a big change, and maybe they don't feel like they have so much structure about it, right? Because sometimes we know when we are headed for change, or we are changing our life, right? Eight of Wands. We don't feel like we have, like, not really all the answers, but we could feel like things are not organized, because the Emperor is about order and structure, right? They could also feel like maybe they don't have so much control. Maybe their life is changing quickly. Let's get a card on the Emperor in the reverse. And this is where they are. This is where they are headed. Yeah, and this could be you, Virgo, maybe for the Emperor in the reverse. For me, Virgo reminds me of the Emperor. Emperor, yeah, not the Emperor. Because Virgos are all about structure and order. Yes, they are. Wow. Most of the earth signs are about that. They're about structure, stability, order. Yes, they are. And this could be you, possibly. Let's get a card on the Emperor. But this is where they are headed. Why is it in the reverse? King of Swords. I feel like they're headed for change here, and they are just kind of analyzing their life, right? Because they feel that they're trying to figure out how to get control of their life, because there are so many fast changes coming into their life. Wow. This is super interesting. Okay. Now the Two of Pentacles is showing up over here, and this is their strengths, right? This is your person's strengths. Maybe they can juggle a lot of things at one time, or maybe they can, maybe make good decisions, because the Two of Pentacles is sometimes about making a decision. It can also be about maybe somebody having two careers, possibly, or two sources of income, maybe. Why is that Two of Pentacles there? Why is that the strength? The Tower. Wow. The Magician. Well, I have this could be talking about they have the ability to maybe they have really learned how to balance themselves, right? Because where they have been is Temperance, yeah, and the Nine of Pentacles, which can definitely talk about balance, right? Nine of Pentacles is like working on your abundance, and Temperance is like about healing. It can be balanced too, right? Wow. Kind of interesting here. You could be dealing with somebody who has somebody is like they can do whatever they want, right? Like they have all the tools to do whatever it is they want to manifest. Yeah, and that could be about work, possibly. If somebody's coming back from the past, Virgo, this can talk about. And if you were juggling them in the past, or some type of a third party, Three of Swords over here. It could be that it's like they could be the strong one. I mean, if you were juggling somebody here in the past, and this person is coming back, for some of you who are, of course, people always come back from the past. For some of us, right? This could be that that you are the one, maybe that they are the one that maybe you are choosing, and they were able to balance themselves. Yeah, where the Tower fell because you were a player, Virgo. That could be the case. All right. Wow. Their weaknesses is the Seven of Cups. This is interesting. Why is there a weakness? The Seven of Cups, please. Three of Cups. So this doesn't have to be their actual weakness, right, in life, right? Well, okay, this is what you're good at, this is what you're not good at. It doesn't have to be like that. This could be what has weakened them, possibly, and this could be what has strengthened them. You could have been juggling somebody, maybe. You could have had a Scorpio here, maybe, or somebody else, a water sign, maybe, right? And maybe you were juggling, Virgo, yeah, and they just became the magician over it. They just got ever stronger, right? There are some people like that. In fact, there are a lot of people like that. And for whoever is listening, you guys know that could have been your plight too, right? You had such a hard road with somebody that you just came out like a new person, right? So much stronger, yeah, and so much more evolved. This is interesting. So the Three of Cups, we get a card on that. This is what is weakening them, the Three of Cups. Wow. Why is that Three of Cups there, please? not weakening them, but maybe is hard for them, possibly. The Page of Wands is showing up. I feel like what this means is that somebody, if you are dealing with somebody from the past, if you are here, it could be a hard choice maybe to reunite with you. Because we see the New Beginnings card with the stork, right? Yeah, in case you guys forgot about that 10 minutes ago, right? And I understand if you did. But I just think that, you know, this is their weakness here. They could think that, you know, it's possible, yeah, it's possible though here that your person could be kind of wondering whether or not you are still dealing with a third party, right? 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups, yeah. Queen of Swords over here. And this is their current energy. Yeah, this is interesting. I feel they could be asking you here, are you still with a Cancerian? Wow, Queen of Swords, 3 of Swords, and the Chariot card. Okay, let's go over here now. And this is the 5 of Cups, you guys, and this is the external influences for your person. So maybe your person, this person who's coming in or coming back to you, right? I feel like that should be the name of the reading, right? Who's coming towards you or who's coming back to you. Why is that 5 of Cups there, please? The Sun card and the 10 of Cups here. So this is the external influences here. So there could be somebody who is sad surrounding a relationship, maybe a third party that you had, Virgo. Yeah, definitely. It could be. This external influences, this could be a third party who is sad here, right? This could even be you, possibly here, Virgo. Maybe you have regret. But it doesn't need to be. But I just feel like there is some kind of sadness here. And there could be regret, right? And this regret, it could be yours, Virgo, right? External influences for this person. Yeah. It could be you who has regret. Somebody, I feel like, has regret here, 5 of Cups. And this could be you, because maybe whoever is coming toward you, if they are from the past, maybe they made you really happy, but you stayed with somebody else. Wow. And they might know this. See, this is so interesting to me, right? They might know that, like, you were with somebody else, they knew they were a third party possibly, but they could know here that you are now sad. Yeah, because maybe you have regret here, right? Because you knew maybe that this was really your Ace of Cups. Because for whoever is coming in to you, this is a new beginning, and maybe it is a restart, the stork. It could be a restart, right? A do-over. We're going to find out on Vimeo, you guys, because we're going to talk about the dynamic between you and whoever is coming toward you. What is helping this or hurting this, right? What they may not want you to know, or possibly what they could be hiding from you. What could be challenging them, right? Yeah, and their desires and what they are hoping for in the future on Vimeo, you guys. All the extendeds are super affordable. If this is your story, enjoy. And wishing you guys a ton of power life. Got a message? Please give a thumbs up. Thank you.